Good morning. My name is Bridget Cofield.
Hi, Miss Bridget. It's good to see you. You have welcome to Freedom Radio,
Thank
where
you.
we are letting everyone know about the
Can't sweep with me.
2014 Iron
Just
Sharpens
Facebook.
Iron Summit Tour, which is
And
here at
I'm
the
getting
third
used to it.
annual Power of Laughter Health Workshop and Comedy Luncheon to hang out and have some laughs with Miss Kim Cole. So that's pretty big.
Yes.
She's been really supportive of this event, making sure that this happened. And of course, AKAs have been doing tremendous things. We actually had a chance to talk. I was talking to one of your sorors. So tell me, why is this event so? Why has it been? How has it become so big? We know it's valuable. Tell me, what do you think the value of having
Good
events
morning. My
like
name
this
is
really
Bridget
is?
Cofield. Absolutely. Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, and me personally, I'm very excited about being involved with the event. The American Heart Association and American Stroke Association, particularly as an African American female, very dear to my heart. Have had members of my family, friends impacted by disease, and I know the power of not only laughter, but the power of prevention. And today's activities really are about getting to know the information about prevention. So we're excited to be a part of it. And Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is a national partner with the American Heart and Stroke
Awesome.
Association. So it's very near to our sororities. Commitment to the community as well.
Oh, awesome. That is good to know. And so make sure that if you are an AKA, if you're affiliated, if you're watching, that you're tweeting Laughter PGH, hashtag Laughter PGH. You can find us at IERNWILL, Iron Will. So make sure that you're tweeting, letting everyone know that AKAs are in the house over here at the third annual Power of Laughter Health Workshop and Comedy Luncheon. We're really excited. And so, everyone knows how, well, maybe not everyone knows, because I mentioned the same thing. So many family members have been impacted by the disease. How do we find that, or have you found that there are some people that still don't have access to this kind of information, these kind of events, and is that connected to why we kind of have these available, that people don't always seek out that preventative care that could make that difference?
Absolutely, I would agree, and particularly for not just women but men as well. And the American Heart and Stroke Association has done an outstanding job with really trying to encourage more men to participate and learn about their health. So it's really the idea of fear of, I believe, going to the doctor, fear of, the unknown of whether or not you may have a sickness or illness. So I think that that the power of laughter and having a fun way to look at it and having really the celebratory atmosphere as we can see here today
Definitely.
really helps people feel very comfortable with the subject that sometimes is very uncomfortable to talk about.
Definitely. So, speaking of that fun part, now I know you are a part of the executive committee, right? And so, how fun was it putting together this event that's going to impact so many lives? I know that there's been a tremendous amount of work happening behind the scenes. Can you speak to some of that work that's happening and how that process is going on or has gone on, and how you feel about that?
Yeah, it was very exciting. I had the opportunity to co-chair the silent auction and all of the great items that we have, including an exercise bike and a pedal bike and some other items that are very health conscious items. And it's been really good to be able to see the outpouring of organizations. Have to give a shout out to Walmart Stores Incorporated. One of my sorority sisters, Dina Wilson, was very instrumental in Walmart supporting us with the exercise bike. So the corporate community, as well as all of the volunteers of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, have really impressed us with the silent auction. And so it was really exciting to be a part of that leadership team.
Good. That's exciting. And like I told our last guest, I was able to kind of get behind the scenes and see all those, just a glimpse of all the wonderful things that the AKAs were able to bring in for the silent auction. It was awesome. So everybody is going to really enjoy those, and I'm hoping that those will kind of benefit, more research, more kind of support for events like this. Now, how long have you been a part of the Power of Laughter Luncheon? Is this your first year?
This is actually my first year being a part of it. I actually have a family member who I'll have maybe come and talk to you as well. He was on the executive leadership team too. My husband has been since the day one. His name is Eric Cofield. So he's a member of Kappa Alpha Psi, also a national partner of American Heart Association. So it's been fun to work together on this project. And then obviously with Brenda Parks, who has worked tirelessly with these efforts. She makes it fun, and she really encourages us to give back to the community.
Definitely. That is not the first time we've heard Ms. Parks' name. We have to give a tremendous thank you to Ms. Parks. She's been a tremendous help. She's been really supportive of young learners like myself, supportive of the community, supportive of community partners, making sure that this event happens, kind of keeping the laughter in a situation that I know could be very much strenuous and tiring, because there's so much that goes into this. I've come in on the tail end, and so I'm really excited to be able to see that even in my short time here, there's been such a welcoming that I didn't necessarily expect. And so part of the 2014 Iron Sharpens Iron Summit Tour is to be able to connect to professionals that are doing things that help some of us younger entrepreneurs or younger professionals identify with potentially some mentors or people that really can share the value of the work that they're doing and their passion. And that's what we want to be able to do, share the passion for the work that everyone's doing with the youth, and maybe to help transform that. Transformational leadership, being very much less transactional. It's not just about raising funds for the organization. And that's Miss Parks over there. I'm grinning at folks. That's why we're going to get the chance to talk to her soon.
Absolutely.
But, it's really about having really supportive people like Miss Parks available for us, and having other professionals available for the youth that will be able to really connect and bring the value of health and wellness. We don't always recognize in our younger age that there's worth and value in making sure that we are taking preventative measures. I was also expressed that while I'm wearing a t-shirt, which is I feel a little bit out of place with, but it was connected to the food revolution, and food revolution was about making sure that we had the control of our food, and that we understood that food mattered in how we were eating, and of course, and how we were physically, but how we were growing and interacting with those people around us. So it's very much pivotal for human development as well.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
We're excited that we have this community event, and we know that things are heating up, and you're going to have to go soon.
Yes.
But before you go, I want to ask you one thing we ask everyone. What does community mean to you?
Community really means to me the extension of all the arms that love us. And without the community, that's really my sole existence, because I've been supported, fostered, and really championed by the community. So it's really, community means love to me.
Oh, great. Community means love. I love that. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you.